Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thanks for joining me today for this week's Pick a Card Weekly Tarot reading. Okay, it's for the week commencing 29th of November 2021. Don't worry about the date, as there's really no such thing as time in spirit. So if you're watching this in the future, that's okay. Any messages you need to get, you will receive. Okay, just trust the universe. Okay, it's really very simple. Just pick a number now between 1 and 5 and I'll do a psychic tarot interpretation for you. You can have more than one number if you wish. If you have 5 numbers, then that might be a really interesting week for you. Okay, so let's go to the board now, and if you're new, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell right now. Okay, so here we go. We're doing card number 1. I like to have a little vision before I turn the card over. Okay, so closing my eyes now. Aqua came through this morning on Facebook. There's some growth here, but there's also like a smoothness or politeness or harmony flowing as a theme through your life. It doesn't mean that there won't be ups and downs, of course. There will be. But there's this underlying river of peace that you can connect to. Okay, it's also the blue of the throat chakra blending with the green of the blue of the throat chakra blending with the green of the heart chakra, expressing the love that you have through your voice, through the internet. There's just something coming over the top. Just one moment. Okay, there's 2 lines. There's a line coming from the top going down and a line from the bottom going up. 2 vertical lines, they're coming together. This is integration of the opposites. This is fabulous because it means that you'll have more power and control in your life. If you've picked card number 1, let's see what comes out. That one there. And the card is, wow, the 9 of Swords. This is the end of a difficult cycle. There could have been tears in this cycle, literally, or metaphorically, symbolically speaking. You could have been feeling despondent, like a sense of loss, letting go. It's your thoughts that are sort of perhaps making the situation worse. Just let the energy flow out of you because it's coming to an end. See, she's holding on to this purple fabric here to get some support. Purple is, of course, is all about spirit. So spirit is helping her finish off something that has been very problematic in her life. Okay, if you're logical and analytical and you think along those lines, that will help you, but it could also hinder you if you overthink something. So if you focus and focus and focus on it, it doesn't help. Okay, you've only got to say it once and send it out to the universe, and spirit hears you. There's no need to go over and over and over. It's like clicking on your computer. Just give your computer a headache. It is the end of something so that a new cycle can begin, bringing you peace and tranquility, hopefully this week. All right, number 2, card number 2. Let's go with that one. Closing my eyes now. Stairs in front of me. I'm in the dark. No, I'm walking down the stairs actually. I've been in the light. I've had some insight and awareness about something, but there's more to go. So I'm walking down into a deep sort of cavernous dark room. It's lots of timber. It's very old-fashioned. I feel this is something in the family, something you may have inherited, and you don't even know that you have this energy inside you that you've inherited, okay, but you're looking. There's also now the deep cavern turns into, it's like the Tube in London, and there's a train coming with a light on the front, and I'm going to jump on the train, and this means getting on track, okay, getting yourself on track, getting to where you want to go with other energies. It's not just your ego and your mind, it's other energies within your subconscious that you're working with. You're all going along in the same direction. So wherever you're going, you're making progress. The card that comes up is the 3 of Swords. This is interesting too. Again, it is a loss. This is probably to do with a relationship because she's got the heart there on her cheek, and there could have been some disagreement recently. 3 of Swords. 3 sometimes can be a blessing, sort of like a hidden blessing though, in a relationship, because it introduces a new energy which can break up the false delusions about a relationship or the things we didn't understand. The extra energy can actually break it up so that you start to understand. So it also indicates delay and perhaps disappointment, okay, over something or someone. I feel this is like already happened. I don't think this is a new thing. I feel this has already happened, but this week you become more aware or more insightful, or it comes back to you in some way. It could have been an old relationship and finally a piece slots into the puzzle and you finally make sense of it. Okay, so it's a temporary thing. All right, let's have a look at the next one. Card number 3. Card number 3. That one pops out. Okay, so how many cards? Oh, we've got 2. Okay, I'll read 2. So 2 major, the star, are your hopes and dreams, sending them out into the universe, and they hear you. There's also water, the ocean here, that's your subconscious. And again, she's got this aqua blue that I was referring to earlier. She's putting emotions back into her subconscious. So, you know, it's an interesting sort of thing. It doesn't mean that what you want is going to happen immediately, but you send your hopes and dreams out into the universe. It's a major arcana, and so is this one, the Hierophant. Hierophant is about knowledge, and perhaps you're sitting on knowledge. You have a lot of knowledge about something, but you haven't put it into practice, so it's time to put it into practice this week if you possibly can. She's holding the Book of Life here with 2 keys, knowledge and wisdom. You need wisdom to know how to apply the knowledge that you have. You may have been thinking about study recently, or perhaps you're coming to the end of study. And that can be formal study, or that can be something that you've done off your own back. So I'm just going to put that like that, okay, for 3. That's really major, two major arcana coming out at once for those who picked card number 3. Card number 4. Let's move on to number 4 now and see what comes up. I'm going to go with that one there, closing my eyes now. What do I see? Again, stairs. Okay, so this is different because I'm coming out of the dark room and going up into the light. It's like there's been some investigation or some sort of insight gained by going down into your body. I've got the sensation of like Machu Picchu, the Incas, maybe you've got some past lives there, or there's some sort of energy there in your family. From that, it doesn't really, it's not to do with me. I don't really relate to it, but it doesn't, no doubt there was a lot of energy and vibration in those civilizations, okay, and that might make sense to someone. I'm now seeing like an anteater or I want to say hedgehog, but we don't have hedgehogs in Australia, so I don't know anything about them. But this one's got, it's like an anteater, it's got spikes, so there's a protective mechanism here going on. So I notice all the spikes are laid down, they're not up, so I don't think there's any danger or anything this week. It's like just go about your business and things will be fine. The card that comes up is the Hanged Man. Okay, this indicates delays. It means that you're in the 0 or in the limbo area this week, waiting for something. It's not a bad card, it just means be patient. All good things come to those who wait. In numerology, the cycle goes 1 to 9, then 0, and then back to 1. So this is a 0 before a new cycle begins. It's like the time just before you give birth, okay? So that's good news in the sense of something major and new is coming into your life at the appropriate time. Alrighty, card number 5. 5 is alive. I want to come back to this. This is sort of bothering me because it feels unfinished, but I'll do card number 5 first. Card number 5. And if you're new, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that notification bell right now. Okay, number 5. What do I see? Something about the sky, the moon. It's early evening, like afternoon, a brilliant sunset with all the colours, peaches, violets, you know, all the colours there that happen on sunsets. They go so well together with yellow, peach, yellow and mauve is what I'm seeing at the moment. And again, that's sort of saying like the end of the cycle. There's a real sort of theme coming out in this reading, isn't there? Something ending for something new beginning. The card that comes up is the Wheel of Fortune. Those of you who follow me will know this is one of my favourite cards. I have it on my wall. And this indicates that everything changes because, like the zodiac, the Wheel of Fortune turns. The zodiac wheel is turning all the time. So, you know, the planets are going through their cycles. We're seeing different things in the sky. You know, the moon changes so regularly. And things are changing. So no matter where you are or what you're doing, change is heralded and fate is unfolding. All is as it should be. Okay, so I'll come back to card number 2 now because I feel like there's just something else. This plaits. Just when I close my eyes, I see a big plait in front of me of hair. And this is weaving your life. Okay, you need to weave your life with the plaits of energy. Okay, your hair is like your spiritual strength. Think of Samson and Delilah, not Jason, Jason and Delilah. Think of Samson and Delilah cut Samson's hair. And that took away his strength. The hair is feminine for strength, and it took a feminine energy to take that strength away from him. Okay, so your hair, it's like look after your strength, protect yourself, take care of your well-being, and it's about self-nurturance. So if you pick card number 1 or card number 2, I feel that self-nurturance is really called for this week. You need extra time alone. Try and do some pampering. Have a hot bath if you can afford the water, that is, depending on where you are. That might be a thing. And now that I'm saying that, there's like lights. It's almost like Christmas, but it's not Christmas. It's before Christmas, but there's Christmas lights here, and it's bringing insight. There's a feeling of celebration, and it's a small celebration. It's not major, but I feel like this real harmony coming into your life. Okay, so now I feel better. That's completed. Okay, so you can see here there's 6 cards and 4 are majors. This is a pretty major week this week for everybody. I feel like these ones here are slightly ahead in the cycle. This is the cycle that's ending to move on to these other new realities. Okay, so that's really weird because I've never said that before in all the card readings I've been doing online since 2015. Literally thousands of readings I would have done online, and I've never said that this cycle here is ending, so this new cycle begins. And, you know, sending your hopes and dreams out. It really is an excellent time for everybody to be thinking about upskilling, study, changing their career, adding different things to their current work, and rearranging their whole working life. Okay, so this, I don't think it's coincidence that this is in the middle. I feel like it's like these other things are going on, and this is like the middle. It's like a triangle, and this is the middle, the apex of the triangle. Okay, so I think it's going to be a huge week this week for many people in a positive way. Okay, and I'll just close my eyes and see now if there's anything else I can tell you for the upcoming week. Harry's downstairs ordering his brunch because he's already been fed breakfast twice. So you might hear him in the background maybe. Okay, there's a big train here. There's a hill, a mountain. A mountain is a challenge. You know, the train's going up the hill. I think I can. And yes, it's going slow. And if it was a person, you know, it will be stopping and starting. And I don't know if you've ever, you know, trekked up a mountain. Oh my God, it's hard. I trekked up to Mount Everest Base Camp in 1991. Oh my God, that was the hardest physical thing I've ever done in my life. And in a sense, this little train, Thomas the Tank Engine, I think I can, you can. It will take some time, and maybe you have to pace yourself and stop and start because you're a human and you can't necessarily keep going without a break sometimes. So I just want to reiterate that self-care does seem to be a major theme this week, along with ending a cycle and beginning a new cycle. In the Facebook pick a card I did this morning, I saw a woman giving birth. Her legs were up in the air and it sort of formed like a V, and the V was for victory. So victory is at hand, and now I'm seeing like a clock spinning, like gears of a clock turning over, and yes, the time is elapsing and things are proceeding as they should. Okay, so that's it, everyone. I hope this is helpful for you. Leave it a like, share on your socials. That would be fabulous, and I'll love you forever if you do that. Well, I'll appreciate you. Put it that way. Okay, have a wonderful week, everyone, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website, absolutesoulsecrets.com, for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.